NCAA Division III All-American and former UFC bantamweight champion of the world, wrestling out of Uniondale, New York, Funk Master Aljamain Sterling.
And here's the man, Aljamain Sterling, the Funk Master, former UFC bantamweight champion. And is this guy having fun or what, Chael? He's just happy for the opportunity, glad he can step in, and he's gonna try to make the most of it.
What's in that bag? He's got something in the bag, and I want to know what it is.
What's in the bag?
What's in the chewy, Aljo?
World champion Aljamain Sterling always steps up to wrestling challenges. He once took on Roman Bravo young, and he did it at 135 pounds, and I only tell you that because tonight's weigh-in is at 170. They tipped the scale this morning at 170. This is the highest weight Aljo has ever competed at, and by the way, he likes it. He says he feels better being able to focus on the competition as opposed to beating the scale.
Hey, you gotta love that. It's something we can offer some of these guys, especially these fighters coming around. Aljamain Sterling on the mat. That's what I like to see.
His opponent, former WEC lightweight world champion, former UFC lightweight champion of the world, from Phoenix, Arizona, Smooth Benson Henderson.
Did somebody say former world champion? Because Aljo's not the only one on the mat. Benson Henderson at 155 pounds, which I'll remind you is a lot closer to today's weigh-in than Aljo is going. You talk about two guys that love to compete. There was never hesitation, there was never pause. According to our matchmakers, it was one text message and one phone call. Both of them said yes.
Well, you talk about that weight discrepancy, but at the same time,
when the action begins, your referee
Aljo
is
obviously
Jared
has a lot of
Llewellyn.
years. You know, there's a lot of years difference here. You got a younger guy here in Aljamain. Is that going to make up the difference for that size? Henderson and Sterling, a matchup you didn't think you were going to see, but you're going to see it here on our RAF mats. Juliana, I'm ready for this one. Two guys you know very well. I think this is going to be a heck of a match.
Before I won the Ultimate Fighter, I had to be a training partner for Misha Tate down here in Phoenix, Arizona. My brother lived here at the time, and Benson Henderson welcomed me into the MMA lab with John Crouch. Such salt-of-the-earth type of people.
One of the real good guys, for sure.
One of the great guys, really nice. And then Aljo, me and him been in the UFC for so many years together. I feel like we've been, you know, little cousins, I guess, if you could say, just, you know, climbing the ranks and doing the whole UFC thing since both of us got started in our career. So I'm familiar with both these gentlemen. Front headlock there for Aljo, looking to take the back, and he gets two for that exposure.
Yes, he does. 2 points on the board here for the Funk Master here at the Mullet Center.
That's a veteran move.
Yeah, Benson Henderson, however, is not a a two-time champ in wrestling, and I know that he can get it done, but it might have has been a while since he's competed like this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, this is a guy really with Benson Henderson that kind of stopped at the high school level for the most part, but then transitioned over, where Aljo, you know, actually got it done in the D3. He said he's out here to represent for the D3 and the NAIA, so
Yeah.
I like that's being represented here at RAF.
Yeah. What I meant to say is Benson Henderson is a two-time All-American, and the Funk Master, if you guys don't know, I know why he came out with the backpack, because that's his one of his fight names. That's his moniker. He is a human backpack on you. It's like as if you're wearing a backpack and you can't get it off. He sticks to you like glue, and he ain't going anywhere. Holding on to that single leg for dear life, Benson Henderson trying to do some offense with it. But
Sterling with the early lead, but Benson goes right after it.
nice. Goes attacks that low single.
Well, he got tilted here last time. You don't want to let your hips get too high. You need to get your head higher than your hips. Aljo's looking to scoot out the back. Aljo's going to come out with points here.
The Funk Master.
At a minimum, he's going to end up with a takedown.
And Ben needs to let go.
No points being given yet. He's coming back around.
Nice flank. Way to hit that. He didn't let him take the back there. Didn't let him ride for free. I like that. That was a nice bet move by Benson Henderson.
I spoke too soon. Benson's got his hand around the leg. Oh,
Yes.
Benson's starting to step over.
Get it. Show him what these
What a
guys
matchup.
do.
Good to see these guys back on the mat, obviously training all the time you know, at the respective gyms. So it's not like these guys aren't wrestling, but wrestling freestyle and the freestyle rule set is different. Aljamain comes out, put the points on the board here. Sterling makes it 6-2.
Looking to get some offense off this parterre, and he's putting the boots in.
Sterling's tactical. He was an All-American in college, but that was a
front row there, main training partner. These guys are giving each other a heck of a time in the wrestling room all the time. And it's great to have a training partner like that, especially with both of them having those championship belts and experience. Benson with that single leg, getting tilted over there.
2 more points. 8-2, Aljo.
Looking for the gut wrench, trying to get some offense off this parterre. Lets it go, going for the front headlock. What was that?
Aljo and Hendo here at RAF 6. 6-point lead here for Aljamain Sterling, as Benson Henderson's gonna have to fight from behind. He's been giving it everything, but Aljo has seemed to have all the answers thus far.
Benson back to the well on that single, looking to score some offense here, see if he can turn it. And he's not, he's gonna get turned himself.
one thing when you take those shots in freestyle.
Benson's still in this, going for that low single shot.
Now right here is where I'm arguing that Benson is
You
stopping.
want him to keep moving,
Yes.
yeah. You want him to push through, and he's not pushing
That's
through.
right.
That's not a resting position.
That's right.
Uh-oh, it looks like, could have that been a pin?
They called it a pin. A little bit of a
called that a
surprise to me, but
Did they call it a pin,
they
Shell?
did. They did.
They
We got
called
it
that
wrong.
a pin. It didn't seem like the shoulder was down long enough, but that being said, that is a
He
pin.
pinned himself.
Aljamain Sterling able to get the win here. A big W here at the Moen Arena. The respect being shown to a combat sports legend in Benson Smooth Henderson. But it was the younger man that got it done here tonight. Aljamain, the Funk Master, getting it done here at RAF. Let's take a look, and I would love to see Aljamain back. He seems to have a panache for this.
This is a legends match. These are two legends. These are two guys, two champions in the UFC that are coming and putting it all out on the line for us as fans, just for the pure love of wrestling. You got to hand it to both gentlemen. They are incredible competitors. And I'm so happy for Aljamain Sterling making his Real American Freestyle debut, getting that win, getting a pin.
All right, let's go up to Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, it ends at 1 minute and 8 seconds of period 3. Your winner by fall, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling.
So there it is, big W there for Aljamain Sterling, as he is able to take out Ben Henderson tonight here in Tempe. That is a big accomplishment, and Sterling shows that he looks very comfortable on these mats, and I can't wait to see